This is The Scoop for Tuesday.
I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines. Florida is set to put 2 inmates to death hours apart today, marking the first time since 2017 that a state has scheduled 2 executions in a single day. At 6 this evening, 80-year-old Dominic Anthony Ochacon is scheduled to become the oldest inmate executed in Florida's modern history and the second oldest in the U.S. Florida has carried out 10 executions so far this year. That's more than all other states combined. A Leon County judge has rejected an effort to kick Republican gubernatorial candidate James Fishback out of the race. Opposing candidate Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins says he broke the 7-year residency rule for governors. At a hearing last week, Collins' attorney Nick Burke accused Fishback of becoming a D.C. resident during that time frame. Judge David Frank did not agree and allowed Fishback to stay on the ballot. Fishback is an investor and controversial figure, with many critics accusing him of being racist and anti-Semitic, which he denies. Meanwhile, Congressmember Byron Donalds is leading in the primary polls and has President Trump's endorsement. Tampa International Airport plans to get a new private security vendor, but WMNF's Julia Saad reports the TSA union is fighting against the initiative.
The Tampa International Airport is one of 20 airports to opt into the new private security program. The Trump administration introduced the TSA Gold Plus initiative last week. It would allow private companies to control screenings and security checkpoints at national airports. Chris Finley, Local 556 president for the American Federation of Government Employees, has worked with TSA for 18 years. He says the new private program puts employees and travelers at risk.
TSA is a federal agency. An agency's number one concern is its mission. In this case, that the traveling public gets to where they need to go safely, and that 9/11 never happens again. A private company is first going to be concerned, and they're going to tell you this isn't the case, but they're going to be concerned with the bottom line, their profit margin. They're in it for the contract. They're in it for the money.
Finley says TSA employees at TPA will have access to a transfer portal or job offer from the new contractor, which the airport will select by the end of fall or early winter. TSA Gold Plus is set to be implemented by May 2027. Finley says he hopes it doesn't happen at all. For WMNF News, I'm Julia Saad.
On Saturday, dozens of people gathered outside the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office to protest local officials' cooperation with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. WMNF's Daria Mironova reports from the nationwide Day of Action.
This is not okay! Federal agents have shot no less than 23 people.
The protest in Pinellas County was part of more than 300 demonstrations held across the country. Protest organizers said the vigil was both a memorial and a call for action honoring Lorenzo Salgado Araujo and Johann Sebastian Guerrero, 2 immigrant fathers killed by ICE agents earlier this month. Community leader Kathy O'Gara said the campaign is about holding local officials accountable.
You know, the police are a public servant. We are not their servant. We are not supposed to be afraid of them. They are supposed to be trusted and working for the people.
O'Gara said community leaders plan to keep pushing for local law enforcement to stop working with ICE. Another protester, Peggy Goodale, said she came to stand alongside others in the community.
I mean, I grew up in Florida. We don't have an immigrant issue. They've been good for us. It's all lies about them being criminals, and it's just a bunch of lies.
Protesters urged the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office to end the federal 287G agreement and focus on local public safety. For WMNF News, I'm Daria Mironova in Largo.
Money continues to pour into a state Senate campaign in Hillsborough County, where Republicans are trying to recapture a seat. Former State Representative Josie Tomko pulled in $123,000 between July 18th and July 24th, while Democratic Senator Brian Nathan picked up $21,000 in the same time. That's according to numbers posted by the Division of Elections. Nathan defeated Tomko by just over 400 votes in the March special election. There's a chance of more scattered thunderstorms this afternoon with highs in the high 80s. Tonight, partly cloudy, overnight lows near 80. Tomorrow, breezy with scattered thunderstorms and highs in the high 80s. I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.